Most of you aren't subscribed. Make sure to slash that subscribe button, as it helps out the channel. Without further ado, putting Nezuko in her box, Tanjiro rushes back to Tengen's side. Meanwhile, Gyutaro continues to envy Tengen, as Tengen appears as the ideal warrior. But these words make Tengen laugh, as he states that compared to the other Hashiras, he is nothing but a normal human. Asking Tengen to explain his resistance to poison, Tengen talks about his ninja past. Apparently Tengen had several brothers and sisters, but only him and one of his brothers were able to survive their father's training. Seeing his brother resemble his father, Tengen swore to oppose his father's ideals. This is actually one of the reasons Tengen respects the master, as he was the only person to understand and appreciate his new morals. Reminiscing on his past, Tengen begins to breathe heavily, which gets Gyutaro excited, as his poison is taking effect, but slowly. Doubling down, Tengen closes in on the two, kicking away Daki, as he trades blows with Gyutaro. As both retaliate, Tengen uses some explosives, which inflict massive damage on Daki, which Gyutaro finds fascinating. Distracted, Tengen changes his grip, slicing at Gyutaro's neck, but Gyutaro dodges. Having missed the opportunity, Gyutaro is impressed as Daki grows frustrated for being beheaded. As Zenitsu, Inosuke and Tanjiro back up Tengen, we see the humans in the district evacuate, with Makio and Suma assisting, and Hanatsura making her way there. Praising the boys for their flashy entrance, Gyutaro grows agitated, seeing more pests to fight. As Tanjiro analyzes the situation, he begins to shake, smelling such a powerful scent from the demon in front of him. But standing firm, Tengen states that he has come up with a plan, as decapitating the two demons simultaneously will do. Seeing Rengoku in Tengen, the boys get fired up, as Gyutaro confirms Tengen's theory, but he also states that 22 other Hashiras have failed to do such a simple task. Seeing Daki rise, Zenitsu shifts his weight, blowing Daki out of the room and into the sky. As Inosuke rushes to assist Zenitsu, Daki recognizes Zenitsu. Demanding Daki apologize to the little girl she hurt, Daki simply refuses, stating that the powerful are allowed to do as they please, as she awakens a third eye. Back with Tanjiro, he realizes that he must compensate for the poisoned Tengen, but is suddenly attacked. Unable to move, Tengen tosses Tanjiro aside, clashing with Gyutaro's strikes, as Daki's whips add a level of difficulty. Revealing that her third eye can see extra information, including her brother's vision, we flash back and forth between Daki and Gyutaro, who begin to press their opponents. Clearing the area, Tengen is forced on the defensive, as he notes Gyutaro's mantis-like movements. Slowly sustaining slashes, Tengen witnesses as Gyutaro casts his blood demon art, but Tanjiro intercepts the slashes. Realizing that he can't stop the blood with strength, Tanjiro makes use of a water-breathing technique, guiding the slashes elsewhere. At the same time, Tengen unleashes his fifth form, rushing at Gyutaro and forcing him back. Cutting to the others, they struggle to close in on Daki, as she makes use of several whips, along with Gyutaro's blood strikes. Pulling away the whips from Tengen, Tengen notes Tanjiro's poor state, all because he's poisoned. Having climbed above the battle, Hanatsura fires some kunais at everyone, which draws the attention of Gyutaro. Suspicious, Gyutaro parries all the projectiles, but leaves him wide open for Tengen to slice off his legs. Realizing that the blades were laced with something to prevent his regeneration, Gyutaro praises the slayers, as Tanjiro rushes towards Gyutaro. Flashing back, Tengen is seen remembering his deceased siblings. Under blossom trees, and beside his siblings, Tengen shares a lovely lunch with his wives, as he promises to live a flashy life for his siblings. Asking the girls to dig in, Tengen removes a pell from Hinatsura's hair, but this only gets the other girls jealous. Having neutralized the substance, Gyutaro regrows his legs, immediately casting his blood demon art. Kicking Tanjiro away, Tengen unveils his fourth form, striking and blocking every single strike, but realizes that Gyutaro has vanished. Forced to deal with Daki's whips, Tengen helplessly watches, as Gyutaro takes Hanatsura hostage. Suddenly Tengen remembers that in the past, Hanatsura had asked for Tengen to retire upon defeating an upper moon demon, and spend the remaining years with his wives. Seeing someone about to die, Tanjiro slashes past Daki's whips, deciding that sun breathing will be best, but he's unable to muster up the strength. Digging deep, Tanjiro combines his water breathing and sun breathing to instantly save Hanatsura. Not wanting to constantly rely on a single form, Tanjiro realizes that using sun breathing immense strength and water breathing longevity is the best option. Forced to stop Gyutaro's advances, Tengen re-enters the duel, thanking Tanjiro. Seeing as Tengen is about to lob off Gyutaro's head, Inosuke grows agitated, knowing that they won't win, as they can't get close to Daki. Calming Inosuke down, Zenitsu reasons that it should still be okay to decapitate Daki after, as long as Gyutaro's head doesn't reattach. As Tanjiro and Tengen reach for Gyutaro's neck, they are shocked to see Gyutaro easily block their blades with his sickles. Attempting to stab at his neck from behind, Tengen's blade is stopped by Gyutaro's mouth. Sensing Gyutaro's blood demon art, Tengen takes Gyutaro elsewhere, as Tanjiro helps out the others. Allowing Hinastu to escape, Tanjiro and Zenitsu decide to help Inosuke get. Taking a stance, Inosuke makes use of his eighth form, beelining towards Daki, all whilst Tanjiro and Zenitsu clear a path for him. Having reached her neck, Inosuke is able to cut it off, catching it and running away with Daki's head, preventing her from reattaching it. Suddenly, Gyutaro appears, impaling Inosuke from behind, and taking back Daki's head. Checking on Tengen, Tanjiro is horrified to see Tengen wounded with a decapitated arm. Additionally, the floor begins to erupt, separating Tanjiro from the others. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like and comment.